This is an overview of the GeoSketch application. GeoSketch is implemented as a plugin to Google SketchUp. Across the left are the standard SketchUp tools. Across the top are the GeoSketch tools. GeoSketch has the ability to import oblique images. In this case, video frames are captured using a consumer-grade video camera flying in a small aircraft around a city block in Providence, Rhode Island. We can use the GeoSketch rectangle tool and digitize a rectangular footprint. And when we complete the footprint, GeoSketch will automatically extrude and texture the walls, which are extruded to a default height, and then we can use the push-pull tool to extrude it up to the height that we see in the textures. Each time the push-pull tool modifies a face, even the faces on the sides, GeoSketch recalculates the projection of the texture, and as you move them, you can get convergence of the geometry and the textures at the edges and corners. Another example is with satellite imagery. We have some images of Rio de Janeiro that were captured by Digital Globe. We use the rectangle tool again, but this time we'll work up at the top. So we'll measure the height of this building, and we'll also, we see that it's a parapet roof, so we'll set the parapet and take the default parameters, and we're going to work up at the top and extrude it down. So now we measure the height of this, and then we can digitize the roof footprint. We just digitize the corners as we did before, and then it will automatically construct that geometry and texture that from those satellite images. One final example is pictometry images. In this case, we have some images from a residential area in Arizona. And we have the pictometry oblique images and the ortho image. Here, we'll turn off the oblique images and we'll work directly from the ortho image. And we're just going to digitize the footprint and the profiles of a pitched roof here. First we'll digitize the gable roof by just digitizing the ridge line and then extruding out the sides. Turn off perspective so that we can see the edges projected straight down onto the nadir view. And then we'll change to the ridge option to build another section of this gable roof over here. We just digitize the ridge line. Inferencing tells us when our section is perpendicular to the previous section and also when the eaves match. And it's constructing the Boolean operation of those shapes now. And the next sections are hip roof, so we'll set the hip roof selection. And then again we just digitize the ridge line. Inferencing tells us when it's perpendicular and when the eaves match. And then finally we'll do this garage section here. And as we built that in 3D, it's also texturing the walls. So as we rotate up, we can see that the wall textures were applied from those oblique images, so we have a 3D textured model ready for use in visualization systems.